It's hard to be so kind when things are so fucked up now. You got war going on, you got a big beast who thinks he's a big badass, but he's just a big bitch with no ass. He wears out a shirt, but he says he's strong man, backed up by a dumbass also who's bald. What the hell? So hard to be nice. It's so hard to think of anything good nowadays. But you know what? Fuck that. We have to. I pray that the Almighty watches over Ukraine. I pray that the children that have been probably murdered, I pray for all the people who are running are trying to save their family during these crazy times. And I pray for the front that is held as strong as it is now and still pushing back, or at least holding a resistance for now. I pray that um, they don't become washed away by the swell of the tide that is definitely heading their way. So, with that in mind, it's going to be hard to move on, but let's keep going and let's keep praying and let's keep it up. We're Americans and let's keep pushing forward. We got to look out for each other and we got to push for, liberty, justice. Whenever we see that there's something happening to the little guy getting picked on by the bigger guy, we can't let that shit happen. But if it does, it does. But let us stay united, even if we can't do anything about it. Um, it is a scary, scary time to live in, but at the moment we are trying to stand together in solidarity and trying to move forward with all the cockamamie stuff that does not make any sense. Mm, it's difficult to explain to your children as well, it's hard when you're wanting to teach them something brand new, but also they see things, and it's hard to give it to them varnished. And it shouldn't be giving to them varnished, it should be unvarnished. So talking to my kid was a little bit, it felt good, liberating, telling him what's going on in the world and, trying to tell him when I was his age, there were things like this that heated up but didn't call as tensions. It didn't call to arms the tensions of the world at that time, but there was a lot of crap going on. Doesn't matter who was running what at the time. However, I'm grateful that the administration we have is listening and they are trying their best with diplomatic stuff and trying to go forward. And I guess one thing that makes America great is the fact that you have the haters who are foolish people speaking with, and it's funny, but it's good to have these people saying that stuff because then you got people who say things that are like, oh, okay, it's too messiah, you're trying to be a messiah, stop, we're just trying to keep peace. While the other group is talking about, oh no, they're in their rights to do so. Oh, shut that fat guy. But anyways, I needed to hear them say that because as much as I dislike what they say, what I love about America is that the patriotism we get with everybody's opinion can be what it is, but the way I feel about America is not how they can choose to make my way that I see it. So as a hard, strong American, I say, hey man, shit, thank you for talking trash. Thank you for saying the bad things that's going on at the moment right now. Thank you for taking a stand in the place that you choose to stand in. It's good to know that at times of war and times of things that we're in a country where it's okay to be like that. It's just a bigger picture, and I'm glad that there are people who will choose to sympathize or disregard what they say because they're just trying to become obnoxiously famous and just get their spot in the light. So that's okay, and that's what's the beautiful thing about America. Anybody, one of us, either trying or not trying, can shine in the light and cap the crap out of everybody. Just take people for a wild ride and give them some money to give to you. Now, on the other hand, I look at it like this. I see it in the sense that I know where I put myself. When I see people becoming under the siege of war, I think about Teddy Roosevelt. I think about FDR. We walk with a bigger stick. We are, that was to be an American. I'm not saying times were great then because it wasn't for the Negroes, it wasn't for the Browns, it wasn't for the poor American Asians, or for the people of the world of color, of people of just different many backgrounds. It's not a good time if you're not a certain color, which is still how it is now. But the point is, even at those times, you had people who were and weren't for the events that transpired that led us to the war. Like, of course, a trove of conspiracy theories come from that. That's why I said I love America. It's like a big burrito, but we call it an American burrito, even though it wasn't made in America and it didn't start in America. We just took it because we could, and no one's not saying we can't. That's the beauty of it. So, I'm speaking about patriotism. When I see people who live in this country and choose to talk about, the 50s, the Cold War, and all that stuff, Russia this. When I used to hear that, I used to think, oh, Russians this and Russians that. These people are setting up Cold War nukes and they're trying to do this stuff to make America and Americans look foolish. But as I got older, I started to realize that by Russian people, I don't mean the actual people who are like me, who live in the society of rules and laws. The difference is their rules and laws are enforced in a very effed up way, where I have no idea what it is. So me saying effed up, I don't know. But I've heard some bad stuff. You don't want to do certain things like you do over here. I could tell either presidency, you suck. And nothing bad will happen to me. People will tell me to shut up and stop being a snowflake. And, you don't know what it's like with my day. Go cry on Facebook,
Firing for effect.
Not that over there. You don't say that crap over there. You say something bad about their government. Just one liquor, not good to Russia. You dead. You dead. You're in one of the prison cells and they're jacking up a car battery to your nutsack and they're sapping you and they're just messing with you. And they throw you back into the prison cell and they decide what next evil thing to do to you. At least that's what I'm assuming, unless Hollywood's lying. Or history is lying. The books. So, when I hear people who sympathize with people like that, it makes me feel good to know that, and to also realize that when I say I don't like what the Russians are doing, I'm not talking about the Russian people. I'm talking about the people that have the power, that are allowing this to happen, that are allowing them to move their agenda forward. Those are the people that I'm talking about. People in Russia right now are getting hit economically, are getting hit, and they're taking it. While the other guys on top are knowing we're going to get hit too eventually. It's taking effect. The people are going to either turn on them and take them down like Mussolini, or he's just going to keep going and hiding until he pushes his power play. So, in either case, things are slipping right from underneath them, but it don't matter. So, patriotism comes with a price. You have to respect other people's ideologies of their own patriotism while embodying yourself without compromising who you are as a person that led you to be patriotic. I'm Latino, I'm Mexican, but I'm a fucking American. I'm not one of those guys that carries a flag. Hey, America! These are tacos, but I eat tacos because I'm an American. Or I go to Chinese food. This Chinese food, and I could be rude and not know which Chinese people who made these. Not giving Cantonese people, other Korean people, Japanese people, even other tribes I didn't even know existed. Because I'm American. I could be ignorant, but I can also be sorry. So if I offend anyone, I apologize. I'm not trying to criticize anybody. I'm just simply saying that in America, we're allowed to do these things where other people don't. And you have to know that everyone's different. And when it talks with the uncomfortable stuff that we talk about with race and politics and foreign stuff, foreign policy that, and then we're talking about that these idiots want to get rid of, we had no slaves in America. What? What? Slavery was everywhere, man. What are you talking about? It was no more so prevalent here. It was horrible. And it still is. We're all a slave to the system, but not in that way. Everybody has a different piece of this pie when it comes to America. So let me end this real quick. Be patriotic. Do your duty. Stand with your beliefs. Don't cower to people who bully you or have strong beliefs, and they keep pushing it on you. Let them talk. You just don't say nothing. Let them say what they got to do. As long as they ain't touching you, they ain't going to do nothing to you but talk with words. And all you can do is talk back with words and hurt them with their own words. But be careful. Don't go looking for fights. Don't try and audit the people. There's boldness there, but with boldness also comes a kick in the ass. So if I were you, be careful. Now, to end this, I want to say, guys, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for staying on as long as you did. Thank you for liking. Please subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me know what's up. I am the almighty lion, baby. But foremost and foremost, I thank the Almighty because I am here because of Him. Without the Almighty, I am nothing. That's why He's made me something, because I know So whoever we are in this world, we're meant to be who we're meant to be, and we have to be who we are. We can't run away from the world, and we can't hide away from the world, because eventually it comes looking for you. And we're at the door, we're at the forefront of something bigger. We need to stay together, and we need to fight and push and unite and say, you want to say what you want to say? That's fine. Just stay out of my way. You've chosen your side. Move away from me. You're only trying to get in my way because whatever you're saying isn't good enough for the people to keep you talking your lies. That's how come you have to come to us, because without us, you have nothing. You're nothing without us. So I'm here telling you guys, I can't wait to make another video. I'm praying that the world gets better, and I'm praying for all those Ukrainians out there. God bless you, and may the Almighty protect you. May you be safe. May you love your families. May you hold them these last moments of your life. But just be careful, and know that we're praying for you, and we pray that this war ends swiftly as it can. And if not, don't be afraid in your last moments, because you're not alone, both physically, culturally, spiritually, and whatever it is that you need to know that we're here for you. Whatever happens, I hope everything turns out to be okay. Forgive me for breaking, but yes, I pray that everything gets answered. So guys, thank you again for joining my show. Sorry if I'm crying over here, but please guys, like, follow, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Hope I get to talk to you guys again about something different. But if not, we'll keep going. My Americans stay united. My people stay united. May we all stay united when we all work with each other despite who we are. Take it easy, guys. Almighty's out.